Hey guys, this is Vin. Welcome to another edition of Mastermind. And today I have a very special guest. Her name is Marnie, and she's the owner of the only female-run pickup artist company where she actually helps guys out in the field and gets them talking to women and teaches them to be more successful while talking to women. And it's going to be really great to get a female perspective on things today. So welcome, Marnie.
Oh, thanks for having me.
All right, cool. So do you want to just give a little bit of background? I mean, it's a real interesting thing, seeing that, you are the only female-run company. So how did you get started in this?
The truth is, I was a little bit tipsy with my best friend about 5 years ago, and we went to a singles mixer, and I had actually just started dating somebody at that time. So yeah. I was not single, and I wasn't really looking. But when I got there, my best friend and I noticed that nobody was talking to each other. Like, seriously, it was like a junior high dance, and men and women were standing on two opposite sides of the room. So we started grabbing guys and making them go talk to women and pumping them up and coaching them and telling them what women responded to, mainly because she and I have been best friends with guys for our entire lives and had done this with our guy friends. So at the end of the night, guys were talking to girls, they were going on dates, people were making out, and really we took the full credit for all of that happening. And when we got home, again, a little bit tipsy, we said to each other, why don't we do this as a business? Why can't we just help other men? Like, obviously they need assistance knowing what's going on inside of our minds and what makes them attractive to us. So we put an ad up on Craigslist, and we had 75 responses by the next morning. And then the responses kept coming and coming and coming. And yeah, so we just started a business. And initially it was us going and picking up women for men, but then it's definitely transformed into something way more than that basic service of just wing girls.
Right. What kind of gives you a unique perspective? Are there any experiences or is there anything that happened growing up or in your early stages of dating that might give you a more developed perspective on or an awareness of dating that allows you to help people?
Definitely. And I actually didn't realize this until 5 years ago. I didn't know that a lot of women don't actually know what it is that attracts them, and they are not sure or they're uncomfortable with expressing what they're actually attracted to. Because as you know, women are proud, they're polite, they don't want to say what they're really attracted to. Or, again, they have absolutely no idea. So my special skill set is I have a background in psychology. I'm best friends and have been with males for my entire life.
Right.
I have been a woman for 29 years, but I am like every other woman in the entire world, but I do have the special skill where I'm able to articulate how I feel and understand what I'm attracted to. And also, I happen to have another skill where I understand how men work. So having the combination of both a deep understanding of women and a deep understanding of men has made me very successful at what I do.
That's really cool. And it, just hearing that kind of makes me excited to do this interview and kind of learn something today. So let's talk about, maybe common misconceptions. What are like the main mistakes? Maybe like what are guys doing wrong the way they think about things, and what are the real common mistakes that guys are making?
Well, a lot of the common mistakes are based in the fact that a lot of men right now are very confused about how they should be acting in public and with men. They don't want to be too aggressive. They don't want to be a jerk. They don't want to be too nice. So I find that men are kind of afraid to just be men and be themselves. And that's ultimately what women are attracted to. But because of all of these exterior things telling them not to be men and not to act how they were built, it gets really confusing for a lot of men. So what I tell a lot of men is to write down a list of everything that they want and they want to do and what they want from a woman, and then acknowledge that those things are allowed. So for example, a lot of guys who end up in the friend zone, mainly they do that, well, number one, out of fear of rejection, but also because they don't want to appear too aggressive to the women that they like. So they try and back route it and try and be a friend instead, and then end up in the friend zone for the rest of their lives. So mainly I tell men to go after what they want, be direct, be honest, and ask for it is that you really want to get.